All right, how's it going, guys? I'm gonna try this out for the first time today, so bear with me. See how it goes. Only announcement is the shoulder health seminar. That is August 3rd in place of yoga, I believe. It's Way Saturday, so I think that's the only thing for that. So Monday, tomorrow is split jerk day. Every 2 minutes for 15 reps, so that's 30 minutes. One split jerk out of the rack, starting around 70%, building up. Newer people can do maybe 2s or 3s. I would definitely have people obviously need to share a rack, especially in the bigger classes. So that 2-minute window should let you have like 4 people on a bar, and they can go every 30 seconds. So general warm up, make sure you're getting people's shoulders warm, hips warm. Front rack stuff can be done with the PVC sesh or as the warm up, but definitely a good PVC pipe hazing type of day. Pick a thing to focus on and then just drill that one thing. I think my thing is just going to be making sure people get under the bar. In the split jerk, it seems to be like harder for people to actually drive under, and it ends up being a split press. So we don't want that. And then, starting building slowly, tiny jumps. That way they're nice and warm by the end and working up as heavy as possible. I think that is it for Monday. Ideas for the general warm-up for Monday, just like maybe since it's a longer workout, have them do some machine or like a run and then do some PVC skill work, have them do the machine again, work your way through the PVC drill with kind of a little bit of sweaty stuff in between. That's just an idea. Obviously, it doesn't have to, you guys can do your own thing. Tuesday is gymnastics day. Got every minute for 12 minutes, one smooth set of kipping pull-ups, one smooth set of push-ups, alternating back and forth. So 6 sets of each. And then going to failure on each movement on the very last round. So round 6 of each one. Obviously get a good kipping pull-up progression in there. Same thing as Monday, make sure people's shoulders are warm and stuff in the general warm-up. Anytime we have the pull-up day, I always feel like I spend like 15 minutes trying to get people to figure out their bands. So if you know ahead of time that people are going to need bands, then I would maybe have them get those at the beginning of class and like maybe try some out before class even, so that they know what they need, so you don't end up losing time running back and forth down the rig trying to figure out people's bands. Obviously drilling range of motion for push-ups, no bro reps on the push-ups or the pull-ups, making sure that we get that full extension, chin over the bar, and then arms straight, chest to deck on the push-ups. There's no rest in between these, so I think it's an easy day for people to kind of bite off more than they can chew reps wise. So just let them know that a smooth set is like not even close to failure. Like it's a very repeatable rep number. Then for the conditioning, we have all through, like all one time through, no rest in between the movements. 3 minutes of single kettlebell step ups with a 50 and 35 to a 20-inch box for everyone. Right into 2 minutes of kettlebell swings, same weight, right into 1 minute of the single kettlebell step ups again. So this is a muscle overload piece. So always just want to make sure that we're not scaling people too much so that they don't feel like they were just like moseying around with a kettlebell for 6 minutes. So encourage people to try and kind of like, make it an uncomfortable weight, but should be something that they can be challenged to hang on to for maybe the entire 6 minutes. Just taking the transitions as their rest. Looking for people to get 100 to 150 reps on that piece. So that's 6 minutes. Yeah. So 12 minutes for the strength condition, the gymnastic skill, and then 6 minutes for the conditioning. Leaves lots of time for teaching. So Kettlebell can be held anyway for that. Wednesday is intensity day. It's our deadlift is in the workout. 3 rounds each for time, 20 deadlifts, 185, 125, 20 wall balls at the normal 2014 10 and 9 foot target, and then a 20/15 cal assault bike with 5 to 7 minutes rest in between each round. So obviously we can have like groups on the bike as long as athlete 1 rests at least 5 minutes and then just have everybody follow them around. That should be fine. Probably can have like 3 people to a bike, which still doesn't leave us enough bikes, but you can throw a rower in there, or you can have a team of people who want to run 200. If they want to row, it's a 15/12 cal row. But more rest is never a bad thing as long as you can keep it within the time constraints of the class. Like if they're resting more, that just means they can go faster on the work portion. So the deadlifts should be 2 sets at most. Wall balls, same thing, 2 sets at most. Really, everybody should be trying to hang on unbroken. Controlled on the deadlift, controlled on the wall ball, and then send on the bike, and then you get that big rest after that. So should be like around 2 to 3 minute rounds for that one. Logistics wise, Kev is there in the morning, so obviously Kevin, you can put the bikes wherever you want to, but I would probably put them like up by the cubbies so they're kind of central. Then like the rig is free for the wall ball targets, and then you have all the big space in the middle of the gym for, you know, the 8,000 barbells that will need to be in there, especially for big classes like 5 a.m., 5 p.m. I think that's it for that one. I mean, obviously just make sure that people aren't deadlifting like crap, and they have a weight they can hold on to still with good form. Full range of motion on the wall balls, that's it. Thursday is strict press day. So the deadlift and the strict press are separate days this week. It's 15 minutes to find a 4 rep max strict press. Obviously that's probably plenty of time for most people to work up to a 4 rep max, especially on that lift. This is going to be the same as we did a couple weeks ago when we did the 5 rep max, where every set is a set of 4. So as soon as they're at the empty bar, 4 reps, add a little weight, 4 reps, add a little weight, all the way up until they are at their 4 rep max. So this will hopefully incentivize people to rest a little longer because they have to do those 4 reps. And then also not just be like, well, I threw 10s on and then I did 4 and then that was as much as I could do. And then they're standing around for like 13 minutes. That would be annoying. So just looking for people to get heavier than their 5 rep max from 2 weeks ago. Another great day to just do a good, you know, quick general warm up and then a good PVC pipe session for the strict press. And then just send it into the 15-minute window for the 4 rep max. The conditioning is like a little finisher kind of. It's 50 burpee pull-ups for time. I would take a little time to try and teach people the open version of the burpee pull-up, where you can kind of like jump up and catch with your arms bent and then continue pulling to get that chin over. But make sure that people are getting their chin over. You don't have people in there like, you know, Jamie or Kate, who like to like get as close as possible, make you wonder about their reps. Make sure people are getting their chin over the bar. If you have people who can't do an unassisted burpee pull-up, they could do 50 jumping pull-ups, then 50 burpees. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad about them doing a burpee jumping pull-up if it's like a smaller class. You don't have to have 1,000 boxes out. Or they can just do 50 burpees to target. For those people who burpee like a lot slower, Liz, Crystal Smith, Kim Elliott, those type of people, I would just give them 10 minutes and say, do as many burpees as you can do. You know, if you have like Bill in class, he's doing burpees like to a surface, which is totally fine. Same thing, just as many as you can get in 10 minutes. Just get everybody a good little burner at the end for that one. So that was Thursday. I am not coaching that day, but if I was, I would put a 10-minute cap on that. So that is obviously up to you if you do that hard cap or not. But that should be plenty of time for 50 burpee pull-ups. Then Friday, it is back squat in the WOD again. This time with running, so it's running day and back squat day. 30-minute AMRAP, so it's a very long workout. Obviously, in bigger classes, you're going to have to share a rack also. So what I would do is set the clock for like 31 or 32 minutes, then just do a 1-minute stagger of your people, and then they can just play follow the leader with their back squats and running. They just follow partner number 1 around. Back squat should start around 80% and then build, and then it's an 800-meter run. So the rest is 90 seconds. 3 back squats, run 800, rest 90 seconds. That's obviously not a ton of rest, so make sure that people aren't like going, you know, must do whatever weight and then they are squatting like terribly, or it's taking them like, you know, a full minute to do like 3 of their back squats. Just really focus on making sure people are safely squatting under fatigue for that one, because it could get scary. Everybody should get about 4 rounds on that one. Probably 5.5, 6.5 minute rounds, depending on the person. Definitely need to make sure the warm-up is like very short and very effective for that day, so that you can get in like a little bit of back squat skill stuff and like pick one, especially today, pick one thing and then just drill that one thing. And make sure that people also have time to work up to that 80%. You know, so the timeline really needs to be like super tight today. Maybe you do something similar to like whatever I said for, I can't remember what day it was now, but like, you know, have them do a run and then have them do some squat work and then have them do a run and have them do some squat work. And then maybe they are like, you know, running and then empty bar and then like running and then adding a little weight as you do the skill work. That way, when they go to build up, they're not just like starting at the empty bar. So, that is my take on that. I think that's it. Hopefully all of my stuff made sense. If you guys have any questions, obviously just, you know, shoot me a text, or Sherb. I probably will answer faster than Sherb because he's on vacation, so try not to bother him. Anyways, I will see you guys around for the week.